Hey everybody, even though it happened last year and they just legalized it in Colorado in December and Oregon later, I guess, I'm going to talk about it, and that's marijuana being legal in Colorado and Oregon. I think it's a good move on both sides for recreational use and the industrial use of it. You can put it in, make gas, ethanol, you can make shirts, you can make rope, paper. There's probably a lot of stuff you can do with it industrial. I'm not even sure how many uses it has, but I think it's a good decision to legalize hemp just for the industrial use. And I also think it's a very good idea to do it for recreational use because it's going to I think it'll cut crime down. I think you'll see a drop in crime, especially in people getting convicted of marijuana and going to the penitentiary. It's going to save taxpayer money, and it's probably going to help the police and the resources they have to use to supposedly fight these people who are smoking pot and eating pizza and playing video games. But all around, I think it's a big step towards a better energy source and a better environmental effect on the world. And I would like to see more states to start pushing this legalizing marijuana on their ballots. And every year it should be on the ballot. I just think that smoking pot is more safer than smoking cigarettes, drinking and driving. There's about 10,000 deaths per year, and there just has to be an alternative than to go to the bar and drink and try to get into that lifestyle. And I just hate the fact that you have to drive to a bar. So I think that like you might see a lot of pot bars open in Colorado too, and Oregon, and wherever else they're going to legalize this. But I think it's a big step forward in just helping the community and the society. And I also see this being very big for industrial use and creating more jobs. But we're going to have to see how it goes. I guess they gave Colorado and Oregon a test run. I don't think the federal government should step in on this one. I think we should let the FBI stats talk for themselves when they come out, because you're going to see a dramatic drop in a lot of these categories like crime, and especially just like being convicted of marijuana. So big shout outs to Oregon and Colorado, who are making steps to help their communities, help their states, and help people with the problems I guess they're having. I know I don't like to see someone go to jail for marijuana and go to jail for 2 to 3 years. And I think the biggest part of this victory is for the industrial field of growing hemp for, like, we wouldn't have to use corn for ethanol. We could use marijuana, stuff like that. But I think it's a very big deal on the industrial field for hemp. And like I said, congrats and big shout outs to Colorado and Oregon, and I hope more states will follow. I live in Oklahoma. It'll probably be 10, 15 years before they do it. I don't know. It could happen sooner, but I like the idea. It's going to produce jobs. It's going to keep the community a little bit more safer, because if you legalize it now, you're going to start the culture of people not wanting to go to a bar to drink and then drive from that bar to get in an accident. I mean, the stats said that 10,000 people die a year from drunk driving, and I believe it was 170,000 people are affected, being injured or just having someone crash into their car and destroying it, and they're not insured and they're drunk. So I think it's a very big deal on both sides of the plate, on the industrial side and the recreational side. Everybody, this is Chris. Love talking to you. Tell me what you think. God bless everybody.